Very pleased to be interviewing Gary Klein, who, can I have your title?
It is managing director, and the firm is Gilbert Tweed International,
Great.
and we are an international executive search firm.
Can you tell me a little bit about your background? How did you get to where you are today?
Oh, by accident, as is not uncommon in this business. But I started out with purpose in life, and my purpose was to be somewhere in the people's side of a business. And so I got out of school and looked for a people job. And I found something that was in human resources, and I sort of took to it, but it felt a little soft in the sense that I had a business side to me also. And so I tended to be someone who looked at the function from a business person's point of view. And I eventually wound my way into the media and entertainment industry, uh, which everyone thought was so great and so exciting. I thought it was hard work, um, but I really did enjoy it. And I finally became a senior vice president of human resources for a couple of rather large media and entertainment companies. And then at the last position I had, I was approached by an executive search firm. And they had an opening for a president of a rather large company. It was a new division that the company was establishing, and the search firm felt I could be an interesting candidate for that position. So they interviewed me, and I fooled them because they were still interested. Um, and they presented me to the client who wanted to see me, and the client was down in Tennessee, Nashville actually. And I found that Nashville is one of those places that you can't get to from here, wherever here is. But I went down there, and it was great fun, and I liked them, and I think they liked me. And we spoke for months, and then they finally decided to put the position on hold. And so I was all dressed up and sort of no place to go. But I received an interesting call from the search firm that had introduced me to their client. And they suggested that I would be an interesting candidate to join them, that they had gotten to know me over the months, and they thought I would be terrific in that role. I didn't think so, and so I said no. And to their credit, they stayed on me for about 3 or 4 months, trying to convince me otherwise. And they did a good job. And I finally said yes. I thought I had a lot of the qualities and characteristics I was looking for in industry and business. And so I took the position, and sort of the rest stayed as history. And been in executive search now for a long time. I don't want to age myself too much, but it's somewhere north of 25 years.
How would you say uh, looking for a job and qualifying for a job has changed for candidates in media since the time you first started in executive search?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's actually changed that much. I think that the industry has changed a bit, but only a bit. And that may be surprising to many out there who look at the media industry and say it's totally different than it was years ago. I really don't think so. I think that the only difference is that there is more technology involved, but there was always technology in the media industry. It's just more sophisticated now, and there's more of it. But there was always a saying in the media industry that it's all about content and content and content, and it still is all about content. So I don't think it's really changed that much. I think if there's any change is that there is probably more opportunity today than ever before. So it's the best of time if someone really is interested in being in the media industry. There's just more different, interesting, exciting opportunities than ever before. Great time.
So, Gary, what advice can you give for people looking for a job, no matter what level?
Yeah. I think it's a matter of a network. So the key is to always maintain and build on your network. And your network are those business relationships that you have within your company. It's business relationships you have in your industry outside of the company. It's a matter of being a part of groups and associations that represent your company and industry, but it's a network. That probably is the most desirable and effective means of somehow securing your next opportunity. It's the network, it's the relationships, it's the people you know and who are willing to step up for you and take the time to spend with you.